Parenting Unplugged is a raw, real, and refreshing take on modern parenting without the filters, sugarcoating, or guilt.
Hello, fellow exhausted parents. Whether you are currently rocking a baby back to sleep, hiding in the bathroom for a moment peace, or just staring at the wall in sleep-deprived confusion, welcome. You made it to the bonus episode of Sleep series of Parenting Unplugged. I'm your host, Tia Grace, and today's episode is about something all parents have noticed but rarely talk about. Babies sleep like drunk celebrities, and we let them. Because let's be honest, babies sleep in the most ridiculous positions. Twisted, upside down like a bat. They make the weirdest noises, grunting, snorting, sleep giggling. They somehow take up the entire bed, even though they are tiny. And yet, we just accept it. So today, we are going to break down why babies sleep like tiny confused drunks, explain what's actually happening in their brain while they are twitching like tiny weirdos, talk about the hilarious and bizarre sleep positions they end up in, and share some expert-backed ways to actually help them to sleep better without losing your mind. If you are currently trapped under a sleeping baby, afraid to move because you don't want to wake them up, you are in the right place. If you ever watched a baby sleep, you know exactly what I mean when I say they sleep like they've had one too many at the pub. They pass out in the weirdest places. 1 minute they are awake, next minute they are asleep on the floor, half-chewed biscuit in hand. They make strange, random noises. Deep sighs, dramatic groans, tiny giggles. They wake up confused. Where am I? Who are you? Why am I awake? When you see a child sleeping in a weird position, you just smile and say, "Ah." Imagine you are at work, middle of meeting, and suddenly you just face plant onto the desk and start snoring. Will your boss smile and say, "Ah"? Probably not. Alright, so why do babies sleep like tiny drunk celebrities? Is it just to mess with us, or is there actually a scientific reason behind this madness? It turns out it's all biology. According to How Babies Sleep, babies spend 50% of their sleep in active sleep, like REM, compared to adults who spend only about 25%. This means they move more, grunt more, and sometimes even cry in their sleep. Babies have more REM sleep than adults. REM sleep is where the brain processes memories and learn new things. Since babies are literally learning everything from scratch, how to see, how to move, how to process the world, their brains are in overdrive. This is why they jerk, twitch, and randomly throw their arms in the air while sleeping. Have you ever had your baby slap you in the face in their sleep and you wake up ever so confused? What just happened? That's just their nervous system developing. Have you ever sat next to your sleeping baby and thought, "Are you okay? Are you just turning into a tiny werewolf?" According to the Gentle Sleep book, Baby sleep noises are caused by their immature breathing system. Their airways are smaller and softer, which makes them more likely to snort, grunt, and breathe heavily. My baby snored like an old man, but woke up fresh-faced and well-rested. Meanwhile, I was wide awake, Googling, is my baby's breathing normal? And felt like a zombie next day. Why babies twitch in their sleep? You know, that weird jerky motion that babies do when they sleep. That's called the Moro reflex. According to How Babies Sleep book, the Moro reflex is an instinct left over from our caveman days. Back in the prehistoric times, if a baby was lying on a branch, yes, a branch, and started falling, this reflex would make them grip onto something to survive. The modern day result, your baby randomly throws their arm up in their sleep like they've just been jump scared. So, next time your baby karates themselves awake, just remember they are not being dramatic. Their DNA thinks they're still a tree-dwelling caveman. Babies have a magical way of making sleep look both adorable and completely insane at the same time. I'm sure you can think of many examples, but some from me. The starfish. Baby spreads out like they are trying to take up as much space as possible. They karate kick. Somehow their feet end up in your ribs, face, or stomach. The face plant yoga master. Baby sleep face down, bum up, looking like a collapsed skydiver. The koala cling. Baby wraps around you like a little monkey and you cannot escape. The Houdini roll. You put them down facing one way, but they somehow end up facing opposite direction. The 90-degree angle. Baby's body is positioned one way, but their head is twisted completely to the side at an unnatural angle. How are they even comfortable? If I slept like this, I'd ended up needing chiropractic intervention. The surrender baby sleeps, with both hands raised above their head like they've just been caught robbing a bank. And looks like they are saying, "All right, fine, you win, I'll sleep." Babies sleep in ways that defy physics, and yet they wake up refreshed, while we wake up exhausted just from watching them. So, how to help baby sleep better? According to the Gentle Sleep book, stick to a consistent bedtime routine. Babies thrive on repetition. Use white noise. It mimics the sounds of the womb. Don't rush in at every sound. Some noises are just them processing sleep. What It's Never Too Late sleep train books suggest is try gentle sleep training methods like the stay in the room approach. Avoid overtiredness. An overtired baby fights sleep more. Create a sleep-friendly environment, dark, cool, and quiet. Why do babies fight sleep when it's literally the best thing ever? Unknown to me. So wrapping up, what did we learn today? Babies sleep like tiny confused drunk people. We should probably stop stressing over every little twitch and noise. Sleep will get better eventually. Final words. Thank you for listening to this season of Parenting Unplugged. If you made it this far, you are officially part of the Exhausted Parents Club. And remember, you are not alone in this. Until next time, sleep when you can, drink coffee, and keep surviving. See you soon. Bye.
Let's ditch the perfection and embrace the realness of parenting unplugged. New episodes every week. See you soon.